NASCAR Xfinity Series at Bristol for the 7th race for the Alsco 300 at Bristol, starting 17th. Mike on the net's on pole. That's how this will play out. Zane Smith's in a backup car. B.J. McLeod failed multiple times on the scanning station, and Cesar Barilla had to change the transmission. So. Alright, boys, here we are at Thunder Valley. Can I get a good old Thunder Valley yeehaw? Brandon, give me some room there, bro. Oh, somebody's already out early on. Oh, that's Chase Briscoe. Hi, Jamie. And Figures. And of course, hi, Greg. Nice stirrup, Greg. That's not how you say Figures. Briscoe's like 2 down, if I'm correct. '17th is actually our best short track start. Don't care about the sad news because my teeth still hurt like shit, so. Because I really don't care about the sad news at the point. Oh, for goodness sake! And I just spun out of 4th. Yeah, right now is really not the time about to tell me the sad news. Just. Might tell my dentist that when I went to brush my teeth, my gums started bleeding, so it's like floss is not a good thing. That's because I haven't watched the news, and I really am not in a mood to even bother watching the news. So I'm sorry if I have to be upset, but now is not the time to tell me the news. So plus I have to go back to the dentist a week from tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. Problem is, it's going to be at 10 o'clock. If anyone asks me, have I watched any NR races, like, by the way, I have not watched the NASCAR Cup Series because I'm still trying to recover from my little dentist deal, and I was not looking forward to the dentist. Cause my damn tongue hurts like shit. Cause they jabbed that damn thing in my mouth, and it was very uncomfortable. Hell, it hurt my fucking gums. So if anyone's asked, have I watched any news today, the answer is no. Jesus Christ, the car's loose. It's like I've hit that apron. Damn, Custer and Reddick are getting held up by John Jackson the 13. Of course, you'll see Custer and Tyler Reddick in the Cup Series. Have not checked to see if Bob Pockris has uploaded the entry list. Oh, yellow's out. Guessing Josh Williams would be the reason for the caution, and Tyler Reddick, you need to give up that spot. Oh, Chase Briscoe's two laps down. What a nightmare start to the race for Chase. Came in with an unscheduled stop, got pinned 2 laps down, and that's what happens when you have an early issue. This is the result. After a good qualifying effort going, so I'm going to make it 3 wide. Christopher Bell, by the way, is leading. Michael in that second. I hit the apron, that's why I spun. Figures. I'm about to have lasagna. You can just tell me later in the Oklahoman chat if I feel like it. If I don't feel like it, then whatever. Damn, the car's loose off 2. It's just hard to try to not spin out at Bristol, especially if you get loose off 2. And I don't have the sucker on loose. I have it right in between tight and loose. And I still have yet to... And surprisingly, I spun out. I've done that like 3 or 4 times in the test race. And didn't hit the damn wall. And the first yellow came out without me causing the yellow. Surprisingly, that could have been the yellow I needed. So like I said, I don't have a good short run car, but the long runs I get it together. Problem for Chase Briscoe is he's 2 laps down. You know, the last place car just crossed the line. We're just coming off turn 4. 300 laps are going to click by quick. I'm just going to ride. Bella and I have a good car. I have a good car. If I don't win Bristol, oh well, I would like a good run. Yeah, Greg doesn't know that I just got, like my glasses, I'll just go ahead and tell everybody. You know how my insurance has covered my glasses? Did you know my insurance has covered my dentist deal? So I don't have to pay anything. And that's great. I'm glad I don't have to pay anything, because that would be a pain enough, if you know what I mean. And we're just lapping Tommy Joe Martin. Well, you never gave me any room, Tommy Joe, so... Yeah, you kind of deserve that, Tommy Joe, because you wouldn't give me room, and you tried to shut the door at the last minute. Joey Gase is now 2 laps down. So that's going to make it even harder for Chase Briscoe. Yeah, Briscoe got fresher tires. The problem is Briscoe's 2 laps down. That's the problem. Oh, good Lord. We almost... I just got to run Bell for the lead because he got held up by lap cars. I'm just trying to get through these lappers without an issue. Ooh, almost spun off 2 again. This time in the lead of the race. Of course, BJ McLeod has fallen outside the top 25 in points, so that win as he just brake checked me. And Matt Mills is now starting to impede. So that means BJ McLeod's win will not count towards a spot in the playoffs. I got radiator damage. I don't think it's going to matter here at Bristol. Got enough fuel to make it the end of stage 1, possibly the end of stage 2. The fuel window is roughly around 140 to 150 laps in these cars, so we can make it all on 1 pit stop. I don't know about tires, as I just get brake checked by Balicki, who wouldn't get out of my way. Balicki, get out of my freaking... Okay, you know what? You're getting it now. Freaking Balicki wouldn't get out of the way quicker. Finally I get around him, but he costed me a ton of time. If I have damage on the short track, it's not going to matter, because damage don't matter here at Bristol. Same with Martinsville, damage don't matter. I'd like to have a better run than Martinsville in the Cup car tomorrow. Yes, everything will go back to normal tomorrow, so... Yeah, after next Tuesday, my next appointment, as far as the dentist, won't be until August. And it's on a Tuesday, and normally we would be doing the week... We either be doing the global standings or the IMSA podcast, but that will be absolutely put on hold. So, until I figure out if my mouth's feeling better and up to the task. So, yeah. Which reminds me, I need to check on Twitter, because if Greg doesn't know, I've been getting the entry list from Pockrass on Twitter, or J-Ski, one of the two. Because we should have a number count. We know it's going to be 18 cars for the Cup, for the Clash, because that's the only race. As freaking Greg Golding had to slow down for no freaking reason, and impeded my progress, and I just gave him a slap just for good measure. Sorry, Kaz, I have to get through. I'll share this in the NIA in the Leonard Station server. This is a guy who has to race his way in to the 500, Chad Fincham. Both the MBM Motorsports cars in the Cup Series have to race their way in. neither of their entries have a charter. Of course, Daniel Suarez. Imagine Daniel Suarez, a full-time sponsor, misses the Daytona 500. Imagine that happening. So, as Jeffrey Clements tries to wreck me for the umpteenth time, and I just put Briscoe 3 laps down. So this is just a nightmare of a race for Chase Briscoe. Since he got put 2 laps down, now he's actually, he might be 4 laps down. Boy, that's a bad race. Hi, Orman. As I about almost spun off turn 4. And Chase Briscoe, I believe, was running very well in the points coming into this race. And he's going to take a big hit in the standings, leaving Bristol, heading into next week. I think next week, I need to check my calendar. Next week, stupid deal. Next week, we go to Richmond. We go to another short track before we go to, hi, Taylor. I am, that is not accepted, Taylor. Next week, we go to Richmond for our first night race of the season. Woohoo. By the way, Taylor, I am currently not having a good mood so far. Taylor's gonna kill you, Orman. Okay, Jeffrey Earnhardt, would you like to get the hell out of the way before I do this? Yeah, Jeffrey Earnhardt kind of deserved that because he wouldn't get out of the way. I finally had enough of him. And I think there's a big wreck in turn number 3. Or not. I just got tired of Jeffrey Earnhardt beating me, so I just dumped his ass. I almost spun off turn 2 twice. I've done that first time. If you didn't notice, I spun off 2 because I touched the apron, and then when I got out of the throttle, the back of the car just came around on me. Jeffrey Earnhardt's coming to the pits. That just sums up Jeffrey Earnhardt's season. If Jeffrey Earnhardt would have won today, he would have been locked into the playoffs, but that's not going to happen. We've only had 1 yellow. And Chase Briscoe's like 4 laps down. John Hunter Nemechek. Of course, Our Motorsports bought out the 23's owner points from last season, so Our Motorsports would be locked into the field for the Xfinity race a week from this Saturday. Don't worry, I will send the link. Greg, you derp. Taylor never roasted you. I think Greg derp. Actually, he's gotten 2 derps. Your first derp was that you spelled figures wrong. Your second derp is that Greg... Well, see, this is what happens, Taylor, when I've had an early wake-up call. Jesus Christ, Annette. Do you have to freaking-pede my ass? Staying out, I'm not gonna pit. God, next time we go to Bristol is after Mid-Ohio. Well done.
You're coming into the green. Ready. Outside. You got room. You're clear there.
That's our second yellow of the race. "16 laps to go here in the opening stage." Oh my god, he accepted his own roast. Greg just accepted his own roast. Greg is on the board for accepting your own roast. Ooh, car got loose. Laps to go in stage 1. 85 laps at Bristol. Doesn't seem that much, but at short track it just clicks by so quickly. You tied. You guys tied. We tied up Amelia Hartnett. Not accepted, Ormy. Smacks Ormy. Ormy accepted. Okay, you know what, Orman? You're getting it now. Sorry, BJ McLeod, you're just being a nuisance. Up, Christopher Bell's smoking, and that's really going to impede his progress. Christmas blind, Greg. You just sent it back, Greggy. By the way, if anyone didn't hear, my TL said the 5-letter word. Two-word phrase and an SM word. Two-letter word. Nice dirt, Warren. What's your just said it back ready? Greg. I know what you just said it back, Greg, but you're just said it back, Greg. Nice dirt, Orman. That's a dirt point for Orman. And I'm telling Cody. Dirt point for Ormy. So Ormy's dirt. Greg has got a Christmas point.
We're going green. Ready? Outside, outside. You got room. You're clear.
Actually, we might need to make another pit stop. What did you do, Ormy? I got no comment. I just belched, by the way. Taylor. And we want to thank Danny for that nice motivational belch. By the way, I had a chili dog at the garage and I did not share with you all. Figures. I'm about to be full on lasagna. Probably have either one or two plates of lasagna. John Jackson about to go another lap down. Stacks up the inside line like a freaking idiot, as usual. And no, I did not watch the Rush Hour Renegade, because I really am not. Because I really didn't. I didn't care about it. Till I feel ready to watch the Rush Hour Renegade, I won't. Because Greg Reds will also need a recap. We'll talk about... We'll make his picks, and I know he'll take New York to beat Tampa in the XFL. Oh, for next week's edition of the PCSRE Weekly Show, I need to make an announcement regarding about one of our races, because I don't know what's going to happen to the Sonia E-Prix. If it's going to get canceled or postponed, I don't know what I'm going to do as far as how I'm going to do the points for that, as far as that's concerned. Since Greg has not heard the news about Formula E postponing the race because of the flu and all that in China, possibly spreading everywhere else in Asia. So until we get a plan together, right now the race has been postponed and we don't have a makeup date. So yeah, and it was scheduled for March next month. So Greg will have to monitor that little situation, or I'll monitor that situation. Until we get further news, we'll pass it along to you. But for now, we're only going to have one global race instead of two. Well, instead of three, because I forgot, because we have to do Formula 2 and Formula 1 picks. And Formula 2 is almost like DTM, except it's the opposite of DTM. As BJ McLeod's starting to impede me. This is a clusterfuck right here. Just trying to snake my way through these cars. So Greg will get his reaction to... Really? Really, car? You had to step out on the at the worst possible time? Really? Really, car? You had to do that at the worst possible time? Really? Oh, don't start this crap with... Seriously? I just got wrecked for no freaking reason. What the heck? And I've lost the lead. And don't say if it counts, because it really should not be on the board, to be honest with you, as I just almost wrecked Tyler Reddick. Actually, let me rephrase that. Reddick saved it, but that stacked everybody up. Oh, there goes Custer. I almost went on the wrong side of the pit road, and I just put Ryan Sieg into the wall. And now Custer's onto my inside. Now we're beating and banging. And there he goes, into the wall. And he collects more. Goddamn car, why do you have to get out of the... Why are you getting loosey-goosey on me? And no, I have not watched the NASCAR Energy Cup race because I haven't been feeling comfortable watching it. Like I said, if I don't watch it tonight, I'll watch it tomorrow, and I'll have to apologize to Elijah, which I know Elijah will forgive me because I have an excuse. So, yeah. Might do a late night stream Saturday. Might do the... Yeah, next week we go to Richmond. Coming up this week, if you're watching, for those of you on my channel, on Twitch, we will have F1 2019 from Brazil, the penultimate race. Greg Rutz is going to make sure I'm going to lose, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. We also have coming up this week F2 from Spain for feature and sprint. We also have the F2 Cars World Tour starting in Australia. They'll go to Australia, then China, and the caution is out. Ray Black Jr.'s back on the lead lap. Going to tracks that F2 cars have never raced at, like Montreal, US, Brazil, Germany, because they've never raced Germany. And that is how you get the lead back. As they're going to go 3 wide for second, Tyler Reddick, if he were to win, he would be in the playoffs. I mean, I didn't need to be winning both stages, but I can afford a bad day, but so far this race has not gone bad. Glad this is an elimination race for in real life, because if I made the playoffs, I want to be racing for the win. So I also pitted early, but I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end or not. I'll have to make at least one more stop to make it to the end. I mean, the worst I can finish is like 9th or 10th, because I've lapped so many cars. And a number of drivers that were running well in points did not need a bad race like Chase Briscoe. This is really going to shake up the playoff standings heading into next week at Richmond. Yeah, we go to Richmond, then we go to Talladega for our second plate race. Woohoo. Then we have Dover, which will be bringing back the trucks. Because Xfinity will be off after Dover. It'll be Trucks and Cup at Kansas. And then Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup at Charlotte. And let's hope to God my battery does not die going into turn 1 in the Coke 600. I might do a custom car for all 3 series in Heat 5. Oh, Mike Carmen blew up. Oh, he took his sweet time getting off the track now, did he?
Drop your speed, driver.
We've been getting some long green flag runs. That's pretty good. And I was hoping Chase Briscoe had a good day today. That didn't. That will probably not happen. Sorry, Matt Mills. I had to body slam you up the hill because I got hit by the 66 Supra. There's Joey Gase. Of course, Joey Gase will be in the Cup Series full time. Excuse me. Just past halfway in stage 2. Mike Harmon is now the second retiree out of the race. As this long green flag run's going, you guys start thinking about tires. I mean, fuel is not an issue. Because what I might do in the Cup race tomorrow is probably stay out. If we get an early yellow, we'll stay out because I want to save my track position. Jeff Green having a good run. Got some drivers, of course. BJ McLeod needs to get back in the top 25 for his win to count towards a spot in the playoffs. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Because remember, in trucks, if you're not in the top 20 in points, you're not going to be battling for the championship.
You're all clear on top. Watch your feet, please. Outside, outside. Clear
Morgan Shepherd's up to 21st because of all the attrition that's taken place in this race. Michael Annett, if he were to win, he would be in the playoffs. Justin Haley, my teammate, coming up, running in 14th. Like I said before, a number of drivers that are running very well in the points, having pretty bad runs. And Brandon Brown decided to come down on me for whatever reason, because he wasn't clear. For Ray Black Jr. driver really needs a good run because his first 6 races of the season has not gone according to plan. Casgralla was up here at the front of the field, starting to brake check me. Chase Briscoe, well, oh my God, we almost went 4 wide at Bristol. Good God. Just like what I did at Martinsville, I went 4 wide and somehow, some way we didn't wreck. We almost went 4 wide there. 4 wide here at Bristol. GG. And surprisingly, we're still green. So we're into a long green flag run. How about that? Because tires, we can go 90 to 95 laps. We cannot go 100. We cannot go that far on the fuel. Because I know the stages for the Cup race is 130, 130, not 260, 240. And it's the longest stages to date for the Cup Series. I mean, even if I don't win in the Cup Series, I would like a good finish. Because qualifying on short tracks, we've been good. It's just we've been inconsistent on the super speedways and the other ones. Cole Custer's got damage to his Haas Automation Ford. Guess who? Jeffrey Earnhardt getting in the way. Apparently he didn't learn from his lesson the first time, as I just shoved him in the inside wall. Oh, and he just caused a big wreck in turn 1. Yeah, I just got tired of Jeffrey Earnhardt impeding me, and I finally just dumped him. I just had enough of him. But Josh Williams running in 3rd, this could really shake the points up going into next week at Richmond. But Josh Williams, oh, sorry Josh, I'm trying to get by you, bud. And that Starbright Chevrolet. Of course, that ride last season was driven by Alex LeBay, who's still running in the Pinty Series. I believe he's still going to run the Pinty Series, if I'm not mistaken. Alex LeBay. Yeah, I've had enough of BJ McLeod. As Orman said, tempers flaring. Yeah, tempers are flaring. Oh, look at that. Slide job! Slide job! Slide job! Slide job! You know, it'd be funny, Orman, if I wreck Kyle Busch and he's like 4 laps down. A driver running very well in the points.
Back it down, back it down.
Oh, we got contact, Daryl. We got contact. Oh, we got contact, Daryl. Oh, we got major contact. Oh, we got contact, Daryl. Yes, TCB's favorite words. Oh, we got trouble, Daryl. Of course, it's DW's final season in this video game. I am about to knock Brandon Jones out of the way because he is starting to get on my not so nice list.
You got room. You're clear.
Yeah, we're about to be at the end of the stage 2, and we're not even an hour into the stream. Justin, I forgot to go over the paint schemes. Justin, whoa, Chad Fincham got squirrely. Justin Allgaier's in the sausage car this week. Forgot to go over the schemes. Whoops. Michael Annett, by the way, was back in his pilot, the pilot colors. Got some good schemes in the Cup cars. Nothing has changed with Kaz Gralla or Joey Gase, as I just slowed down. Yeah, 3 of the 4 Rick Ware racing cars are locked into the Daytona 500 thanks to David Reagan, who's going to run his final Daytona 500 before retiring from NASCAR for good. Chase Briscoe, still in the same scheme as usual. And that Nutri Chomps car. Las Vegas car for still Zane Smith. Surprisingly, he hasn't run a special scheme. He's gonna probably run that. Go check up on dinner in a sec. Gus get car for Tommy Joe. Jeffrey Earnhardt still in the same car as the Miracle car for Tyler Reddick. The 5 is in that sponsored car. IK9 still for Jeffrey Earnhardt, who I haven't heard about his plans for 2020, as I just about loose and I just wrecked Michael Annett. But that will end the stage. I just got loose. I wrecked Michael Annett. Alright, I'm gonna go check up on dinner, get something to drink, so I will be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back.
Alright, be smart out there. Going good.
Alright, stage 3. So I've swept the stages here at Bristol. And we're just barely past the halfway mark. And we have enough fuel to go to the end of the race. Woohoo! Now let's go green the rest of the way. That would be nice. Wasn't going that fast.
Got a car low now. Alright, you're clear there.
Career mode, I gotta run Las Vegas in the playoffs. In career mode, because I actually made the playoffs for that. And if I were to win at Vegas, we'd be in the round of 6. Would be cool to make it in the round of 6. Because we've been getting some hot seat offers in the Xfinity series. Because we might be going to Xfinity full time. Of course, our first playoff race would be here at Bristol for 200 laps.
Hold your line, got one inside.
And if I were to win Bristol, I'd be in the round of 6, because I have never raced at Canadian Tire. I do not know how I will do at Canadian Tire. That's going to be the fun part. By the way, that was actually our final stop of the race. Barring if we have to go to NASCAR overtime. Justin Allgaier is trying to get back on the... Oh, man, he just wrecked himself. And, oh, he's hit that wall very hard. Went to throw the block, and he just got turned. Closed up and around with the 7. Justin Allgaier has not won this season. If he were to win today, he would have been in the playoffs. He was like 2 down. Yeah, I'm so far right. Wow! There I go. I got loose. The back of the car just stepped down on me. I was trying. Oh boy. Car is way loose. It's just, I've been hitting that dang apron the entire race. And there he goes around, and he just got nose to the wall by the car behind him. It's probably Ray Black Jr. He's in 4th. Good lord. Ray Black Jr. 4th place. I don't know how many wins this season Riley Herbst is going to have in the Xfinity car. Same with Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton's actually going to be my pick for a driver to stay away from. So I'll have to tell Cody we're going to be in Great Lake. We're actually going to be... Actually, correction, we're going to be in my server for next week's weekly show. That will actually be on a... as Allgaier's gone another lap down. Yeah, we're actually gonna... Yeah, the weekly show will be next Wednesday. Because remember, we also have to make our predictions for the duels. Since I said, okay, you know what, we'll make picks for the duels if everybody is okay with it. Now remember, the duels are only for the Cup Series. There's no duels in the Xfinity Series, nor the trucks. I'll explain more of this on the weekly show next week. Also got a PCS Ray Express to get caught. We're going to actually debut a new TV show called the TMS Array Express. That'll be cool. We'll be really excited about that. Of course, we'll have the weekly show on Wednesday. We're gonna recap. The Clash and the Daytona 500 qualifying. So we're definitely looking forward to that. Because as I just dumped Matt Mills, that was just because he's just being a sore loser. Matt Mills just won another lap down. He just stomped in the middle of the racetrack. And that didn't ring out a yellow. We're almost to lap 200. We have 100 to go, so this race is going to flow by very quickly. Just a note, if I have to go eat, we're actually having, in fact, Greg is not aware about this. I actually planned this ahead, that we're going to have we're actually going to have dinner at my house. Or actually, yeah, we're doing dinner at my house because if the weather's supposed to be bad, because I don't know about next week. Now, if for any reason the weather changes, we might have a schedule change for the weekly show, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, again, we'll of course recap. We'll get our panelists' thoughts on the Clash, as well as their Daytona 500. We'll take you through the top stories. I think we're going to always start with the biggest announcement that came out. That is probably dominated better than the Super Bowl. We're actually going to talk about the Sonia E-Prix that got postponed. It was supposed to run next month, but it got postponed, as I said, as a result of the flu deal that's going on around China. Rumors said that Vietnam would be in danger. However, I've seen nothing on that. So again, if people are saying Vietnam's been canceled, I'm going to just start saying I don't believe you, because I've seen no rumors about that, as Michael Annette just got loose in front of me, but he saved it, so we will have to wait and see what happens. Interesting to note, folks, this is actually the track I finally got my first win and locked myself in the playoffs in the Cup car. because I haven't finished Heat 3. So I do not even know if I made it in the round of... if I made it in the playoffs. And I just wrecked myself just trying to avoid getting clobbered. Nice job, me. As the 90 car is going ghost. Yeah, the 90 wouldn't get out of the freaking way. Cup car we are definitely looking forward to. Of course, Cup car we're going to run without the rules package. Of course, back-to-back short tracks. Last time out, we were at a short track. We had a very dismal run. We had a dismal run last time we were on a short track, and that was Martinsville. But since I was already locked into the playoffs, I definitely did afford a bad race, as we are just checking up. My word. I'm going ghost. Now Cindric's 2 laps down.
Stay on the bottom. Got one outside now. All right, you're clear. You got room, you're clear there. Stay on the bottom. Clear all around, man. Still there. All right, you're clear. Car there on the outside. You got room, you're clear. You got room, you're clear there. You're clear all around there. All right, you're clear there. Got one up top.
I don't know if I should watch the clash.
Got one peeking outside.
Because if my dad's out of town, I'll probably start a voice call. I might join the, I might be an Elijah server reacting to the clash. Or I may or may not watch the I don't know if I'm going to watch the clash or not. I don't know. I am off Sunday, so if I get bored, hey, I'll just watch the clash. If I don't want to watch the clash, I want to watch something like my show, then that's fine too. So, but yeah, I'll figure out if I'm gonna watch the clash or not. Some people want me to watch the clash, but in all honesty, I would have to remind people, you do understand this is still the 2019 rules package, and it's the first time we're running it at the clash, because we didn't run it last year because we ran the 2018 rules package. Because I'm also probably not going to do a rules package for PCS Array. Because they're going to run a package all season long, so. dinner's ready. I mean, even Annie Thomas had to go to apologize to Elijah, and I never seen her cry.
Car there on the outside. Clear high, clear high. Got one up top. You're all clear up top. Still there. Slow down.
Oh, and I'm gonna also let y'all know if any reason I get a message from Stapleton,
You're all clear up top.
as there goes Ross Chastain, if I get a message from Stapleton why his YouTube channel was blocked in the first place, it was because I was not convinced what we were talking about in the I think it was, I don't know if it was during the Cup race or if it was the Xfinity race. I think it was the Cup race. I'm not 100% sure, but I really still didn't feel confident as far as, well, I don't feel confident trusting Travis. I mean, I trust Elijah, but I don't trust Travis. And I'm 50-50 with Stapleton on the trust, so as far as that's concerned. But what I will do is that I'm still going to just run my own series the way I want to run it, and if that's going to make me feel better, then I have no regrets that I made the right choice. I mean, either I'm gonna watch the Clash Sunday, getting back to the point, either I'm gonna watch the Clash Sunday or I'm gonna go see a movie. Oh no, my teammate blowed up. Oh no. R.I.P. my teammate. Damn. Haley was having a good run and then that happened. Provided I don't make a mistake. I have this in the bag, the victory of winning Bristol. For God's sake. What is it with me coming off turn? Oh, someone blew up. As I was about to get ready to say, I don't know what is it with me in turn 2 today, but for some reason, I touch the apron, I get out of the throttle, and the back of the car just gets away from me. Like, what the heck? I've done that. That's like 3 times I've done that. Twice I've done it in the lead of the race. Yeah, I can tell you, Chase Briscoe didn't score any stage points. That's the insulting part. But, you know, he's going to try to just salvage what he can out of the state, because I know for a fact he's going to take a huge hit in the points heading into Richmond. I tell you what, if driver is running well in points, have a bad race at Richmond, because we might end up seeing a driver who has not won could win at Talladega. Everyone can win at Talladega. Let's get that right. Of course, I won Talladega.
Careful, still there. You got room.
and I did it via luck. Richmond, I didn't do well. Like, after I won Bristol, I didn't win again until Dega. And Dega, I kept the car out of trouble.
Stay low, stay low. All right, you're clear.
Surprisingly, we're into a long green flag run, surprisingly. This is by far the longest green flag run today. Because I know in the Cup race we're going to try to get into a long green flag run.
Stay on the bottom. Clear high, bud. Clear high, bud. Still there. All right, you're clear.
And I about just spun out off 2. But I managed to save it. Man, what is it with me in turn 2? I don't know. If this is going to be an issue going into the Cup race for me tomorrow, we're in for a freaking fun fest.
You got room, you're clear there.
Oh, Zane Smith sideways, he saves it. Oh, Greg just sent me a deal. Oh, and I also forgot to mention we'll also be doing the weekly shows, by the way, going to be renamed to the in memory of John Andretti, who sadly passed away last week. So, of course, he used to, because he was a driver for Richard Petty Motors, for Petty Enterprises, and also for DEI in what is now the NASCAR Cup Series. Actually, I might get this race done before dinner. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, come on. That's twice I've wrecked off turn 4.
Wrong pit lane. We're being penalized this time with the black flag.
Fuck is that noise? Up, caution! That's a big break for me.
We're going green. Are you ready now?
Oh yeah, and I entered the pits, got a black flag, then the caution came out. That was a big break for me. So I needed that caution. Now it's a little 42 laps to the end of the race. Yeah, we got enough fuel to do a burnout. Problem was, I got knocked down the pit lane and then got black flagged, so it wasn't my fault. Ryan Sieg and Cole Custer just got back on the lead lap. We're probably going to have more cars on the lead lap than cars a lap down. If Ryan Sieg were to win, Ryan Sieg would be in the playoffs. That would be big if Ryan Sieg got to be in the playoffs. Plus, that was outside. If that was outside, then yeah. So what's going on in Meister? Ormy has 47 dirt points. Oh, there's Elijah. Yeah, my PS4 is broken, but I just read the comments. Yeah. Not sure what's up with the PS4. On Twitch it's fine, so. I saw a comment Elijah said. He said you started streaming 69 minutes ago. I was like, oh no. By the way, if you're on Twitch later, come on back for the Brazilian GP. As qualifying was rained in Q2, we got a free choice of tire, so we can start the race on whatever tire we have. We have a used soft, by the way. A used soft Pirelli compound. So I either could start with a soft. I have two sets of mediums, so I can do mediums. Or I can do the only lonely set I have in my allocation, and that is the hard tire. Now remember, I have to use at least two sets of dry since I know Abu Dhabi is going to be dry.
You got room. You're clear. Alright, you're clear there. Smart up there. Going green. Are you ready now? Alright, careful there.
30 laps to go as Ryan Sieg's in the lead. I'm going to make it 3 wide and take the lead.
All clear.
Stuff. Triggers a nice motivational belch. Okay, I'll just use this for the stream. Yeah. had to make up a couple of races for Wheaties. I haven't heard about the ASCA, so had to fix the mic there. Of course, Racing Point had to go to a backup chassis after Sergio Perez and Lance Stroll wrecked both of their cars in free practice 3. Surprisingly, they made it back on the grid in time. They got their cars fixed in time for qualifying. I thought somebody posted a comment. By the way, I'm drinking a root beer, and I'm not sharing with you, Taylor. Figures! Today! I had the dominant car, and I started, like, what, 17th in this race? Yeah, 17th. Which is actually my worst qualifying at Bristol, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, for me to qualify 17th and win the race, starting from mid-pack, and the best part, well, I was supposed to start 18th, but since someone in front of me went to the back, I got to start on the inside row, so I was like, yay! I didn't have to worry about being stuck on the outside and then having to try to get a break. And I knew I had a break, so as far as staying on the, Jesus Christ, car, why are you fucking loose off of 2? With almost a full load of fuel there, bruh. 21 to go. Oh, don't do this crap to me, car. I swear, every time I... 20 laps to go. Oh, and I did it again. I think the problem with me is that I need to quit going down the apron, because if I keep hitting the apron, it's just gonna upset the car. I've done that like 3 or 4 times in this race. Surprisingly, how was that not a caution is beyond me. Of course, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the Leonard Station, because they got a show this Thursday for their pit stop show at 5:30 Eastern Time. Sorry, 35. Freaking what's his face just came up on track, and I just body slammed you on the wall. But that was I had an excuse. Don't you hate going to the dentist and then your mouth is like when you come home? Like, I'm not a huge fan of the dentist. I think they're getting dinner. I think that could have not come at a great time. After this race, I'm gonna go eat, because I'm go eat and probably relax. Might do the F1 race later tonight. I'll do it on Twitch. Because I made a little oops and I forgot to save. Let the game save free practice 3 and all that. Otherwise, I would have done the race by now, but oh well. We only have one more race to go in the F1 2019 career mode. Wow, Vinnie Miller's 9th for BJ McLeod. Got 11 to go. This guy right here, I think he's going to be very disappointed. And now he just compounded his errors by doing that. Chase Briscoe, that just pretty much sums up his race in a nutshell. Yeah. Oh! Woo! Look at me thread the needle, say, excuse me, coming through. Oh, and I got squirrely. Look at me doing a wreck of ones like a boss. like the sentence, excuse me, coming through. Good lord. What? Alright. Miss. I finish this race first. At least dinner's ready. Late stages. Oh man, Matt Mills. Good God. Alright, I'm gonna go eat, so I'll be back. We're almost done with the race. Oh man, I just belched again. Taylor, and we want to thank Danny for the nice motivational belch times 2.
You got room. You're clear. Stay on the bottom. You're all clear up top.
Whoa, and I hit the wall. I was trying to save it, and unfortunately I couldn't.
Stay on the bottom. You got room. You're clear. Still there? Clear high, bud. Five to go. Stay on the bottom here. You're all clear up top there. Still there.
Yeah, stage 3 only had 1 yellow. 2 miles to go at Bristol.
Clear high, clear high. Car high, careful there. Car outside, hold the line. Alright, you're clear.
One mile to go at Bristol. 1 more mile.
Careful, slow down. Here we go. Got one sneaking outside. Clear high.
Coming to the white flag. Once I take the white flag, there will be no overtime. 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Outside. Alright, you're clear there. You're all clear up top there.
Dominated all 3 stages, and I will win at Bristol in the Xfinity Series.
Black and white in the air. The checkered flag. Good job.
I just noticed the wall. Swept all 3 stages. How many laps down? Morgan Shepherd 21st. Briscoe 26th. Christopher Bell out of the race in 38th. That's really going to kill him in points. And there you go. Dang, Bella's 19th in points. And Cesar still at 20 points. All right. So, alright, let's show you the playoff standings real quick. I'll look at Messenger in a minute. I love the derp. Yep. We have, let me see, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or no, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 races. 18 races to go until the playoffs, so, yeah. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you.